So vulnerability is one form of fear. It goes on to become shame if you do not process your emotion properly. That is the biggest fear, and we hide anything that we consider to be shameful. But how do we process this? There are three ways to do it. First, what can you do about an event which is beyond your control? You didn't do it intentionally, but because of your choice or certain circumstances, maybe you have uh, taken this step and whatever step, and there will be emergencies as well, like health crisis, relationship breakdown, financial struggle. How many times have you taken loan from a friend, and because you have taken loan consistently for 2 3 months, they have started kind of telling you that they will not be able to give you any more loan, and that is a shame. You don't want to ask them any more loan, but what happens? The reality is such that you can't go to somebody else, you can't take a loan from your bank, and you have to go to them again. And with some preconditions, they give you some loans. That was the biggest crisis, vulnerability that I had at one point of time. Health, I was okay, so you can say I'm a winner there. Financial struggles have been there, and you can see that I were into those kind of problems because of financial mismanagement. You can see whatever I had, I actually learned it after say 6 months. I could learn how to manage within that budget. But initially something happens. You need to have those lessons, and that is what the research and stories are all about. We research about our past afterwards, and we know our mistakes, and then we share. So you go through the videos that I have created, the questionnaire, and we will have that interaction also in our growth on and Sunday discoveries. And please give yourself some scale, whether or not it has given you the resilience that you always look for. Unless you fail, unless you struggle, unless you process your vulnerability, your shame into vulnerability, because emergencies can come to anybody, right? Those will be kind of pricking points in our life which will stay with us. So please go through that exercise and write your story simultaneously with those questions, and how have you processed it? It goes a long way. Maybe you haven't processed it at all. So it doesn't matter. It gets processed over a time. And the way you have processed, say, 10 years back, it will not be the same emotions right now. But in this process, when you started your journey 10 years back, started processing your shame into vulnerability, you started growing stronger. And now you live a life where you liberate yourself ultimately. So that is why I say it is a cultural exchange, and it is overcoming fear of somebody knowing your shame, so called shame. You have to accept, because those are situations that were not under your control, but how you reacted was under your control. So that is a triumph for you. So go ahead and do that exercise.